All right, y'all, we live. I know how we do. I always push and help wealth, better understand myself, man. So in this video, I'm gonna go over Ksoo and then I'm gonna go over Shannon Sharpe. Do a little bit of Umar in there and be taking some calls, see what y'all feel about this. But Ksoo got found guilty. I'm sure nobody's shocked about this. Everybody was saying he was cooked, but just imagining that you never gonna leave prison again. Like that's how he feeling right now. I'm gonna play this video real quick. Check this out.
All right, Mr. Robinson, based on the verdict of the jury finding you guilty of the offense charged in the indictment in case number 2020 CF 3601.
I mean, by his reaction, I think he was really disappointed. He thought like he had a case. I think this dude thought that he could beat this. How his reaction, it's like, bro, you got so much going against you, and then you rapping about it. This should be the death of like drill rapping. This should be like, but we still got more rappers. We got Dirk finna get on his trial coming up. It's getting crazy.
The court does hereby remand you to the custody of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and your bond in this matter shall be revoked. Now, he is entitled to a pre-sentence investigation report. Is that correct?
Look at the body language. Look at him. Watch this.
Okay, then I will be sure to order one.
Finally,
again, that takes approximately 30 days to complete. So we'll need to
I think, what are they giving out?
What, come back for sentencing
like 40,
no earlier
years?
than 30 days.
She dropping it,
when would the parties wish to return? I have the week of August 25 or September 2 for sentencing to be set.
We would request the week of the 8th.
The same week as Mr. Whitaker?
Okay. Clout just a hell of a drug, man.
Okay. Are you all available to return the week of September 8th? Keep in mind, Monday would be a to-be-set date, and we would set the sentencing on a convenient day that week for all parties involved.
You should have just kept the lawyer money.
Okay. And on the 8th, you all are free to appear via Zoom. That's just a scheduling date. That won't be the sentencing date. We'll pick a date on the 8th. All right, then we'll pass Mr. Robinson's case to September 8th for sentencing to be set.
Head down.
All right, thank you.
Never gonna get out of there.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
My point is, he seemed real tough on the rap song though. But yeah, that's a life sentence. Can you imagine, bro? Like that's gonna be it for you really being able to be free. Like it's over. Like Diddy could have felt like that. Diddy got up out of there. But Diddy could have had something like that. It's just the same thing keep happening over and over again. We keep saying the same thing. But then we got your boy Shannon Sharpe. He paid that $50 million. I'll let y'all check this out too. He paid that $50 million, and look what happened. He got another $20 million lawsuit. So I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna go over this. He got another one. So defendant Shannon Sharpe and Shay Media LLC, the Sharpe defendants, hereby removed to the United States Court for the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division, the civil action pending against the Circuit Court of Cook County, Tillman versus Sharpe, in support of removal of Sharpe. Defendant state as follows. So they gonna come after. It seems like they gonna come after the whole Shay podcast. So on April 24th, 2025, plaintiff Jamalita Tillman filed a complaint against Sharpe and defendant Chad Johnson, none of whom are Illinois citizens, in the Circuit Court of Cook County, Illinois. In her complaint, plaintiff brought forth claims for libel and defamation against defendants. Okay, so we ain't talking like no, it's nothing like malicious done. We talking about, but it just shows that he's looking at another 20 million. I mean, another 20 million he got to pay. He just paid the 50. He could probably settle at 10. It's like the same thing what happened to Diddy. Once he paid that lady that money, it's like they all came coming. So they got another 20 million. Now this is what they saying. Check this out. This is what they saying as far as Shannon Sharpe. Get some more details in it, but do I believe it? I mean, I'm gonna let y'all take the information and let me know what you think. But this ain't even touched out there yet. It's just a little bit of people even talking about this one, but this may be the one why they had to fire him, because they probably knew, like, look, it's probably more coming out on Shannon and it ain't gonna look too good. So, but he ain't really talking about the second one. I bet. Let me find this. I'm finna pull this up. He's talking about the first one, but this what he said too, though. Check this out. But I thought when he said this, he was talking about the first time when he got set up. But check this out. This is about the new lady, huh, bro?
What you had to say about it?
I'm sure everybody's heard the news by now that I will not be returning to ESPN. I found out this information a little earlier in the week, and really the only thing that I really ask is, like, guys, could we wait until Monday? My brother's going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I really wanted to be about him, and I wanted to be about my family. I know this coming out will overshadow everything that he's worked his entire life for. And unfortunately, it didn't happen that way. And so as I told him, as I profusely apologized to him earlier today, he said, bro, stop apologizing. You don't have to apologize. I'm your big bro. I'm going to love you regardless. We all make mistakes. And he says, bro, I love you. So I'm done with this. You're done with it too. Move on. And I really enjoyed my time at ESPN. It gave me an opportunity to bring my audience that saw me really just grow. They saw me, Lakers in 5, and they saw me say all these analogies that my grandparents gave me, and I was able to bring that to ESPN. So I'm very, very grateful for that. But I just wished, of all things, like I said, hey, they did what they felt they needed to do, and I'm at peace with that. But I just wish, guys, this thing could have waited until Monday, because I hate the fact that I'm overshadowing my brother, the first two brothers in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and this is what the headline's going to be for the next couple of days. So, bro, again, I know you told me this, I don't have to apologize, but I'm going to do it one final time tonight, and I won't apologize again. I'm sorry that I upstaged you in this manner. That was never my intent. You've been my hero. You've been my role model from as long as I can remember. And I apologize, and I thank all my fans for supporting me when I was at ESPN and every place that I've been, be it Club Shay Shay, Nightcap, Undisputed, ESPN. Thank you guys for your support.
So the real question is, right? It seems like this new lawsuit they coming at Chad Johnson and Shannon Sharpe, Club Shay Shay. If you look at the law, let me bring it up. Shay Shay Media. So check this out. this interesting, right? You know he got fired from ESPN, but if we see here in this it says defendant Shannon Sharpe and Shay Media LLC. So think about it. That's really what he got right now. Like that's where Shannon is at right now, as far as like that's what's bringing in the money for him. So now this is attacking that. So it's like, yeah, they I don't know who he done let in the game room, but they definitely taking him. This is the downfall of Shannon, because this seems like it was intentional, kind of like decisive. I'm finna read it all off, and I want to know what y'all think. But this look like Club Shay could be the end of Club Shay. You know, allegedly. I mean, we'll see. We don't want to say that, but it looks like they definitely coming for his business right now. But check this out. I want to see the all right, I'm finna read it off, the new lawsuit. Check it out. So I read the first part from y'all didn't get it. So I'm gonna go over that though. So on April 24th, 2025, plaintiff Jamelita Tillman filed a complaint against the Sharpe defendants and defendant Chad Johnson, collectively defendants, none of whom are Illinois citizens, in the Circuit Court of Cook County, Illinois. In her complaint, plaintiff brought forth claims for libel and defamation against defendants and seeks compensatory and punitive damages in the amount of $20 million. Plaintiff alleges that she served Mr. Sharpe on either June 27, 2025 and June 29, 2025, presumably of the summons and complaint. To the best of Shay Media's knowledge, it has not been served in this matter. Moreover, in the state court record, there is no affidavit of service of Shay Media LLC. The removal is therefore timely and complies with USC. This court has diversity jurisdiction over plaintiff state law claim. So on April 24, 2025, she filed the complaint in Circuit Court. And on either June 27, June 29, plaintiff alleges that she served Mr. Sharpe. So she claims she served, but he claiming that he didn't get served. To this date, plaintiff is not represented by counsel and appears pro. To the best of Shay Media's knowledge, it has not been served this matter. So it says a defendant has 30 days to remove to federal court from 1 to triggering events. Receipt of complaint if the pleading is facility removable, or if the complaint is not facility removable, then the receipt of an amended pleading motion, order of other paper from which it may be ascertained that the case is one which is or has become removable. So she's claiming she served Sharpe, but it don't seem like we getting any. Let's see if it's getting anywhere. What happens. So here it says, according to parties are completely. Yeah, so it's not getting any. They don't have that information up yet, but this is what they saying. What could take Shannon Sharpe down? a new lawsuit, but it says Shay Media. So it's like he got fired from ESPN, and now they're trying to bankrupt Shay Media. With probably, I ain't gonna say bankrupt, but 20 million. I can guarantee you nobody's gonna touch. The sponsors aren't gonna touch. He back down here with us. The sponsor's not really gonna touch him. But he probably gonna be eating off of YouTube. But yeah, this seemed like it's something up, like it's something going down. But man, leave them snow bunnies alone, man. He should have listened to old girl. I ain't even been hitting y'all. Ain't even been hitting the chat. I ain't even been checking it out. But now you got Gilbert Arenas, right? Gilbert Arenas. Let me show you Gilbert. Gilbert Arenas got out talking about he gonna snitch. And it's been a common thing though, like I don't know, a lot of people been joking. Like I heard Kenyon Martin, man, I'm snitching. It's like but this what happened when Gilbert got bonded out. He's saying he just rented out the place. Check this out.
You're not going to believe what happened. Tell me everything. I'll show
I'm
you
with
on Monday.com. So I
would
started the
say that,
biggest
man.
initiative of the court.
They
I did
doing all
everything
of
right.
this
I
gambling.
used AI blocks to
Alvin, former NBA star Gilbert Arenas has been arrested.
They're doing all of this legal gambling. It's like to be arresting people for gambling at this time. I feel like it's just like the same as with the weed, the marijuana thing when they was arresting people, and now it's legal. It's like they can't have their hands in it.
And is now facing federal charges for allegedly running an illegal gambling ring out of his San Fernando Valley home.
Arenas, along with several others, were arrested today. One of them, a suspected high-level member of an Israeli organized crime group. Arenas has already made his first court appearance, facing a judge this afternoon in downtown L.A. KTLA's Mary Beth McDade live in Encino with more. Mary Beth.
Yeah, and Mike and Chair, as the hours wear on, I'm getting to read these court documents a little bit further. And so it appears that the illegal gaming up here at this Encino mansion began back in September 2021 and then came to a screeching halt the night of July 19th, 2022. That's when the feds raided this Encino mansion. And at the time, there were 26 high-stakes poker players inside, as well as a lot of staff that were made up of young women, chefs, valets, and security guards.
You're asking me, I'm telling you.
Former NBA All-Star turned podcaster Gilbert Arenas was allegedly running illegal high-stakes poker games out of his Encino mansion. Arenas, who the feds dubbed Agent Zero, and 7 others, including a suspected Israeli international.
Okay, now look at all of these names Now, I mean, just to keep it all the way real, just look at these names. Now, you mean to tell me Gilbert Arenas he's probably somebody that they can. We know that these guys are more into it than Gilbert Arenas. He's a basketball player. And they did say that the police did question Gilbert Arenas, and they said he lied to him. So I feel like they got mad and they were just like, you know what, we're gonna charge Gilbert. But I don't feel like he had too much of a connection with these guys, rather than, he ain't gang with them or nothing like that. You could tell how he kick it on his podcast. This was probably some more like a business. Like, I don't see that these foreigners being best buddies with Gilbert Arenas.
crime boss and a West Hollywood lawyer have been charged in a federal indictment. The former Washington Wizards player is accused of renting out his Encino mansion on Gable Drive for the illegal games, which were allegedly hosted by his co-conspirators. According to court documents, Arenas texted one of his co-conspirators this picture of a poker table in connection to the games, which allegedly took place from September 2021 to July 2022. A neighbor recalls seeing unusual activity and scantily clad women during that time frame.
Well, just mostly people coming out at all hours of the night. Usually I'd see women, though, coming out. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning and taking off with whomever in a car down the street.
The alleged Israeli crime boss, Yevgeny Gershman, is accused of hiring young women who, in exchange for tips, served drinks, provided massages, and offered companionship to the poker players. The women were charged a tax, a percentage of their earnings from working the games.
The more people you have who are willing to engage in stuff that's illegal or high risk puts us all in certain situations that we don't want to be in.
Arenas and several of his co-defendants have been charged with 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business and 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business. Arenas was also charged with 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators.
So he say he's facing 5 years. I don't even think that's probably gonna be, but it's looking, they're gonna have to. I think it's gonna be harder for them to hit with Gilbert Arenas, but we just see a lot of our brothers in the courtroom. This ain't been nothing new, you know. We always lawsuits, courtrooms, but I mean, Ksoo, as far as him rapping about it, bro, that was just your family member testifying. That's going down in the Hall of Fame right now, man. That's like the biggest story of somebody testifying on their son is just crazy. This is just the biggest talk around, but still gotta put some blame on the father too, man. You could have been stopped this. You should have stopped it with him. You could have, this could have been avoided. But man, I'm praying Gilbert, man, get off of this. The feds trying to include him with all of these Israeli mobsters. You know, they always use a black man as he's like the face of it, just like with the real Rick Ross. You know, the Contra, he was a pawn. They used him, and he get locked up too. So it's like, we know Gilbert ain't had no connect. I ain't gonna say no connections, but he wasn't a ringleader of this. It was the Israeli mobs. So for them to even tag Gilbert in this, to me, it's like, they know the man got a podcast. They know the man is renting out homes and stuff. It's somebody ain't like it, got pissed off. But I'm gonna put the phone number in the chat, man. I want to know what y'all know. I'm a dog finna call through. But I also want to talk about that police officer that got arrested. Shout out to those. The police officer, I'm gonna pull this up on. A police officer got arrested. He didn't get arrested, he got deported. This is crazy. Check this out, y'all. Y'all gonna be like, what? Deported. Right here. Check this out. So yeah. Trail, what's popping, bro? Man, another day on these YouTube streets. We definitely got a link. I know we were supposed to link last week. Let me check. But y'all check this out. This gonna have y'all like, what the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? But yeah. Now, out of all of these people, brother was from Jamaica too, though. But out of all of these people, who would y'all think would be getting deported? I mean, when you just look at the picture, you like, nah, bro, a police officer? Like, nah, somebody, this dude look Russian over here. Like, come on, don't tell me they got him. Check this out.
The police chief in Old Orchard Beach is speaking out and firing back at the federal government after one of the town's police officers was arrested by ICE.
Mama
Good
Lisa,
evening. Thanks for
what's
joining
good?
us. I'm Marissa Bodner. At the center of all this is John Luke Evans. He's
Mama Lisa, you finally caught one. What's good, family? Y'all in the building now. That's what's up, man. Avatar, what's popping, man? Y'all know how we do. Police officer, though, check this out. Police officer just got deported.
a recently hired summer reserve police officer in Old Orchard Beach. The Department of Homeland Security says Evans is an illegal immigrant from Jamaica who overstayed his visa when he flew into Miami in September of 2023. Homeland Security says the ATF flagged Evans when he tried to buy a firearm, which he was planning to use as a police officer. He was then taken into custody by ICE, where he remains. Patricia Hyde, the field office director for ICE Boston, blasting the OOB Police Department, writing in part, quote, the fact that a police department would hire an illegal alien and
So this the subject, Mama Lisa. The police department hired an illegal alien, and now Trump is pretty much, because of his policies, they're deporting him. ICE picked up a police officer. Like, can we imagine that? Like, can we wrap that around this situation? Like, a police officer just got picked up by ICE. Now, on my channel, I always talk about how they said it was the CDL drivers. They had a ring where a lot of them was immigrants. They come here, get jobs, and they own trucks. You had nurses, a lot of nurses and a lot of healthcare were getting jobs. I don't know how they got in there, but they getting these fake nurses. You got a lot of people that's working in America, right? And they're not even registered citizens. Now, I don't know if he is or not. I'm gonna let them play, but they pulled up, buddy. They pulled him up.
unlawfully issue him a firearm while on duty would be comical if it weren't so tragic.
But the problem how they caught him is they caught this dude because he tried to buy a firearm because they gave him a badge.
We have a police department that was knowingly breaking the very law they are charged with enforcing in order to employ an illegal alien, end quote. Tonight, the Old Orchard Beach police chief issuing a response saying the Department of Homeland Security signed off on Officer Evans's right to work. Chief Elise Shard writes, quote, as part of the hiring process, the town reviewed multiple forms of identification, including photo identification, and submitted Evans's I-9 form to the Department of Homeland Security's E-Verify program. The Department of Homeland Security then verified that Evans was authorized to work in the U.S. The form was submitted and approved by DHS on May 12, 2025, end quote. They also claim he is authorized to work in the United States until the year 2030. It's not clear what's next in this case.
So he was allowed to work till 2030. But think about this though. Y'all letting this man, he could have just been an informant and made just more telling on people and stuff. They making just as much money as police officers, man. But the point is they getting all of the people coming to the country and they can get jobs that other people can't. Top level jobs, in my opinion. Trail put business owners are advocates for this because profits are bigger than labor is cheaper. Yeah, they come here desperate. They gonna, It's like they're gonna do whatever. Like it's better if you in the business to be like, look, let's bring them in. Let's bring them in because they're gonna work for cheap. We're gonna cut so much money on labor. Mama Lisa I thought they gave him a gun when they become a police officer. You have to buy his own gun. Yeah, times done changed. Now they ain't nothing free. Now you gotta buy your own vest, your gun, all that. Shoot, you gotta pay to get arrested. When you get arrested now, if you go to jail, you gotta pay every day you in jail in Florida. Go to jail, it's a fee you gotta pay. It costs to go to jail. It ain't free. But shout out to Tyrone Rowe. He put don't care. Trump get these illegals out of here. The black veteran for real justice. FB what? Straight up, man. I mean, look. Like I've been saying on the channel, this is how it's affecting us because our wealth gap. This is another way, just with the immigrants. The real landowners really need to be in control of the land and the positions of the land. Like we need to be having it for real. The people, the aboriginals need to have these positions and it don't need to come out. Like Congress, like all of these positions should be definitely been the people, but they do that too because they infiltrate them. They bring our people in there and infiltrate them. And Melissa said they thought they buy their own gun. They give them a gun. No, you gotta buy them. They gotta buy them things. They probably gave everybody else a gun, but him no, like, no, you gotta buy yours. But man, it's crazy. This is crazy though. I mean, police officer, nurses, get them up out of here. I mean, he did have paperwork that said 2030, but he was good when the Democrats was in office. But you see what they be doing, bro? Like, I mean, a police officer, because you can help the police any kind of way. I'm just saying these level of jobs that someone in another country can just be a judge. Like we got people that's from India, bro, come over here and they're a judge. Like we got people from China that's a judge. We got black people, but it's like most of these jobs supposed to have been grandfathered in to the people of the land, in my opinion. That's how it is when you go to other countries. It's like stuff is grandfathered in. They ain't doing this country no good because they sending money back home. Right? All the money they be making, they send it back. So it's like the powers that be know what they doing though, because they making sure these people come over there. But damn, my job right there. I'm finna show y'all. Bad. I just booted myself out. But I wanted to show y'all this though. Gilbert Arenas, them saying him not snitching. Let me pull this up. So now you know Gilbert always had issues. Check this out. Gilbert always had issues with your boy Kwame. Kwame Brown couldn't wait when Gilbert got picked up. Just how Rick Ross and 50 Cent, you know, people had these little beats. But check this out.
Doing all this bipping and bapping, he a drunk, he a this, he a that, talking about my mama, my family. And I told people one thing. I said, this is a stupid motherfucker. He gonna self-sabotage. He's a dummy. And look at this stupid mother.
Okay. So in today's video, I want to talk about Kwame Brown, man. Kwame Brown went off on Gilbert Arenas and Shannon Sharpe. Now, a lot of you may not remember when Shannon Sharpe was going at Kwame, he called Kwame Brown a 7-foot farming NBA bust.
Really, Kwame, of all the people, he should never, ever question anybody's greatness. Because this is what we know. If there's a Mount Rushmore for busts in the NBA history, whether he's the first head, the second head, the third, or the fourth, he's on Mount Rushmore of bust NBA players. There's no question. You can just go look it up, Kwame. You have plenty of time. Hell, you own your farm down in Georgia. You got plenty of time. You ain't playing no hoops. You should still be in the NBA. Bro, go at Gilbert Arenas. Go at Stacks and Matt Barnes that's been on your head. LeBron James has never said anything about you. You're a joke. Really, real talk, you're a joke.
And that was shortly before Shannon Sharpe got bought out his contract on FS1. Kwame Brown had made videos responding back, going in on Shannon Sharpe, man. I did videos on that, covering that.
Who the fuck you think you is? Talking about I'm from the crib. Nigga, I'm not no motherfucking farmer. I don't know who told you I was a farmer, nigga. Don't you ever try to diminish me, nigga. Nigga, I'm a father, you ass nigga. I'm not only a father, nigga, I'm an entrepreneur, nigga. I own bitch ass nigga. I got a red dope.
Hey.
That mean I own this bitch outright. No mortgage, boy.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being a farmer. Look, man, ain't nothing wrong with farming, growing stuff, bro. We gotta make it seem like it shouldn't be disrespectful, but I get what Kwame Brown's saying, but he called him a farmer. Man, I'm looking into ain't nothing wrong with getting some acres and going into business and farming. What y'all think? To myself, I ain't no farmer. He put Kwame Brown wasn't actually that bad. No, he wasn't that bad, but bro, if you make it to the NBA, you talented, bro. You really talented. I don't care about.
I also own several properties that I let black women and most women rent. Nigga, I'm a mother. I am the job, nigga. Don't you ever? And what's so bad about being a farmer? You 1-bedroom living motherfucker.
And yeah, guys, so the most recent news that we have today about Gilbert Arenas, I did a video covering it earlier today, but as you guys can see, it said that Gilbert Arenas was arrested. So I would like to highlight a quick clip of Kwame Brown going in on Gilbert Arenas and Shannon Sharpe because it went viral. It's everywhere right now. Let's check out the clip.
Be sure to hit that like button for me if you haven't already. That helps this YouTube channel continue to grow. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, stay up to date with all of my current YouTube videos. Peace.
I feel so good. It's like my mother's birthday. Shannon Sharpe, your thick tongue ass fired. All the that talked about my mama's son. Shannon Sharpe, your thick tongue ass fired. Goddamn Gil, you in the slammer. You got there, if you run your mouth, see you facing about 15 years, 5 years on each charge, right? But your dumb ass was playing cards with the Israeli mob. So now you're gonna have to make a decision. You can't snitch because your dumb ass say you know chill Gil, so you can't chill. So you gotta fight this one out. You gotta go for what you know. You can't snitch. So the feds gonna put pressure on your little because they know you don't want to be up in themselves doing the little ditties. Take that. So your dad can't tell on them Israelis. Them motherfuckers got so much money. Hey, I know what your dad gonna do. You gonna tell and have that lady Millie or whatever her fine Melly, you gonna have her cranking up the car and shit. Melly, go out there and crank up the car, baby. Oh, punk ass. You ain't gonna stand on the front line and crank up the car you goddamn self, you punk. So listen here. We know you can't snitch. So you gonna be so for the next goddamn 15 years, boy.
Okay, and if you want to see more of Kwame Brown talking about the Gilbert Arenas situation, you guys can go over there, check out on his channel, Kwame Brown Bus Life. I'll have the link to that in the description box as well. But I wanted to highlight a clip that I just seen right now on Gilbert Arenas' Instagram, and he had made a response to everything as well.
You better not.
Can't hold me, baby. They can't hold me. Hello.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Like you facing 15.
So that's the video Gilbert Arenas put out And he also made a statement as well saying this: I'm back on the block like it's hot. This ain't got ish to do with me. Just rented the house. Wasn't a part of the festivities. Hashtag snitching Gil coming soon. So I'm pretty sure Gilbert Arenas will address it either on Gil's Arena or maybe on his other YouTube channel where he.
And Gil say he 51-0. The Mayweather record. He talking cash shit. Dang, you hear what he said? Gil like playing with the feds, man. That's crazy.
He does like his late night podcast with some of his co-hosts on Gil's Arena. So it may be on his playback channel. I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated with that. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to cover in today's video, guys. If you stuck around this long, hit that like button and don't forget to get in the comment section down below.
Yeah. White supremacy laughing at all these black, all from this loud noise. Yeah, man. It's crazy. You know. But this what the internet came to. Is like when you got a problem, they even in courtrooms, they even got people coming with their oppositions coming to court. White supremacy is laughing, but Will Jones and people like to joke on the people that they beefing with through content creation. And it's been a form of marketing, business, because people more interested. So I get that part. But sometimes, kids be involved. Like I'm gonna bring y'all one, bro. Kids is involved. Now I was like that. I was like, yo, bro. He said niggas gonna catch a heart attack. Yeah, like I was like that, like no kids involved. But 50 was like the one that I've seen the first, like bring kids involved, and I'm like, wow, and it's a video, he recording it. Like this crazy. Yeah, I ain't got it on there. It's Water God H2O, Mama Lisa. I appreciate you. But I'm finna play this Rick Ross. Right? Let me get this. I'm finna play this Rick Ross. Let me put that banner. I'm finna play what Rick Ross said, right? Let me put this up for Mama Lisa always coming through, huh? So this what Ross said. I ain't had to put all that up, my bad. This what Rick Ross and 50 Cent. Now, the irony of this is 50 Cent had Rick Ross was, with Rick Ross kid. He had, Rick Ross kid, and he was winning the battles to me. Back then, he was, but right now, I think Rick Ross kind of mastered that joking, being comedy. I think
I paid for my own college, so I knew I'd have to start accumulating a lot of money, paying student loans, paying rent.
This is the only guy that I see that could really go toe to toe with 50 Cent, bro. He really goes, because 50 can really ruin careers. But you got this guy you cannot get rid of. You can't get rid of Ross. Check this story out.
In a merch collabo talking about taking it back to the essence of MCing, battle rapping, so on and so forth. Someone in my DM say, is that what you and 50 Cent doing? Are y'all battle rapping? Is it beef, real beef? Well, I'm gonna say this. Beef, it could be complicated, but I done took 50 Cent youngest son, Bruce Leroy. AKA what? I done took him fishing before. And he loved when I do the wah noise. You know, I used to see him all the time over there. But I guess one day his mom may have been creating content on Star Island somewhere, and he was walking around on his second lap. I invited him to the back of my crib. I put bread on a fishing pole, cast it. I watched Bruce Leroy catch his first Dover sole. Man, I felt proud. What? Little man, what's up, though? Why is this so stupid? Biggest boss in the game, Ricky Rose. Listen, this is what I want to say.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
For whoever may be going through this, listen, man, life is about transitions. You'll be going through things. You won't see the vision. You won't believe in it. You won't believe in yourself. You don't know if it's going left, if it's going right, if you're a failure, if you're a success. Sometimes you just got to let it flow. Follow your heart. Let it flow. You'll find a way to figure everything out. Trust me, the right doors are open at the right time. Key. Right now, I got on the Rap Arena merch. Rap Arena. It's all about taking it back to the essence of the true culture.
Now, yeah, they're going back and forth, Mama Lisa. I feel you on that. But I think 50 actually started this, you know. So I'm like, hate to see it. We around here doing this and we got real problems we trying to conquer right here on the land. Now, it's a group, right? They got a raw behind. Let's see, I like their motto. I like what they representing for the culture, right? And they call Make America Pay Reparations. It's like some merch. I was like, yo, I like that. Pay reparations. And they got the hats and everything. I want y'all to check this out. Let me know what y'all think about this dude. I don't know if y'all seen it, but what y'all think about the hats, man? They dope or what? Make America Pay Reparations. Now, there's people that see that they ain't gonna like that. They don't like that. They feel like, get it up. You gotta get it. Pull yourself up from your bootstrap. But this a group, man. Shout out to them. It's a whole, I think they from Detroit. And, you know, they got them in red. Look at them. What y'all think, though? What y'all think about the motto? Make America Pay Reparations. I need to cop me one. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Mickey Jones, man, from Detroit. Y'all be doing y'all thing out there in Detroit. Make America Pay Reparations. That's what we scared. But yeah, I just wanted to tap in on that. Mama Lisa said it hurts so hard to see these black folks going back and forth. Now, we do got some good information, some good news. Not that. Let me show y'all. So, we got some good stuff going on. See these black folks making white folks laugh for them fresh. Yeah. Appreciate you, Mama Lisa. Them hats fresh, huh? I like them, man. Make America. I think I'm definitely gonna cop me one. Most definitely appreciate you, Mama Lisa. But I think they doing something big. I like the style that they trying to come up with they trying to come with pretty much look just like the MAGA. Now, have y'all seen we getting all of this, everybody getting arrested, indicted, but we ain't hearing nothing about these Epstein files. What's going on? Now, it's been a lot of white people that fell out of, they ain't messing with Trump because of just because of these Epstein files. So they putting a lot of black people like we all on the internet. They putting all our stuff out. 20 million. But it's breaking news that the U.S. Senate just forced Trump to release the full Epstein files by August 15th. And so they say. Mama Lisa said, I want a red one. Yeah, man, we gotta make America pay reparations. I'm gonna put them back on them. So Gavin Newsom, like you said, but remember how I told y'all we was talking about, he said, what's the price of them? Yeah, man, Trev, that's look like your thing. Like, I think you stay with the killer hats on. Make America pay reparations. He said, what's the price of it? They ain't got no website or nothing for it, so it's crazy. I like the red one. I'd be supporting that. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna do some research, and I'm gonna get me one. Y'all gonna see me wearing them. Yeah, when I'm on the show. Absolutely, get me on. No reparations, no tangibles, no vote. Yeah, once they see people wearing them hats and like when it comes time to vote, it's like reparations. If we ain't talking reparations, we ain't even talking. But it's a good motto. They did that. I like that. Salute to them. Salute to Detroit. I gotta try to come up with something smooth too. But I like that. It don't get no realer than that. Make them pay reparations. So they forcing Trump. People pulling out pictures. It's like it's getting spooky out here, man. Just ordered one. They $25. Dang, send me the link, bro. Send the link, man. Put the link in the chat, man. Send me the link too. I just put my boy in the game. He gonna rock that thing on the show. I know you gonna carry the show too. I'm gonna order one with you. We might as well do a live trail. We rocking the hats. Hey, putting them out. Shout out to Detroit. Y'all did it with that. Y'all got a hit. Y'all make trail by now, but you a hat collector. If we got trail buying it off the rip, but you a hat collector, bro. So I don't know. You know you do that for a living. It's getting spooky out here. It's getting spooky. You put Ksoo, dumbass. Man, yeah, send that link, Trev. Yeah, dumbass. How he even go to trial with his pops and another co-defendant testifying? That's what I'm saying, bro. I would have never went to trial. I would have never wasted my money. What would they would have probably offered him? 20? Should have just took them 20, man, and went on by the dinner. Yeah, my boy sent it to me. He wasn't playing. We're finna be rocking the Make America Pay Reparations Act. We'll be pissing people off. That was dope, though. Whoever came up with that was dope. Yeah, man, that boy Ksoo cooked. They gonna give him football numbers. Your boy, what, at AR Ab got 45? He gonna be up there with him. They gonna get that man a stupid number. Yeah, that's the same hat, but it look a little. It ain't look like that, bro. Like this look a little plain, bro. Let me show you how the one look. No, hold on. Dang, man, I done had you. You done ordered the wrong one, bro. Hold on. I mean, it is. It looked like somebody trying to. It looked like somebody trying to hustle them, bro. I mean, look how that hat look. You feel me? Look thick, authentic. Salute, Avatar. Yeah, man. You know all we on is partnership. Trying to partner up. I don't know if that's the same hat, family. Is that the same hat, fam? Is that the same hat? Like, tell me, am I tripping? I don't know. I can request a refund. I don't know if that's the same hat. That one just look. I see a something 19 on there. Dash 19. And you don't want to look like we mocking, we spinning with somebody that's not. I don't know who got the rights to that, but it seems like they came out with it, but I don't know that site. Look a little weird. But we got to do a little bit more. A little bit more research on it, you know what I mean? Make America Pay Reparations. But Avatar say do a business, do a partnership with them. Yeah. If we can figure out who they is, I'm going to look at that and see this who they are. I'm trying to see, is this dude the dude that's Abraham Lincoln paid reparations through Freedmen's Bureau in 1865. They gave all free black men 40 acres and a mule, plus food, clothing, and farm tools over a 7-year period until 1872, and then it ended by the Democrats. My point is, where can we get these hats, bro? Dang. Where can we get the dang hats, bro? NRL? Okay, I think I found it. Yeah, I think I found them. So it's the group called the NRL. Check them out, man. We got to get them on. National Reparations League. Dang, I'm finna join, bro. What y'all think? I'm finna join, bro. But I just changed my mind. They ain't getting my $2,500. Yo, but look, check this out though, Mama Lisa. They are the national organization aggressively seeking reparations for the descendants of enslaved people in Jim Crow in the United States. Where's their website though? There you go. There you go. It's $30. Oh, y'all can't even see it. My bad. Check it out. No. Check it out. I got it for y'all. I got it. This it right here. You see how I got that? It's just way more detailed. I'm gonna send the link, but I don't know. Let me see. See, I can send this link, bro, to you, bro. Yeah, but this the hat, man. What y'all think about it? Mama Lisa, what you think about the hat? Yeah. Sell some hats, Mama Lisa. I'll put you out there. Come up with the hat game. Let me give my boy the link. He want the link, man. He trying to get his Travis the hat dude. You feel me? All right, I just sent it to you, Travis. Loading though. Boom, you should get it. But yeah, shout out to him though. But we if y'all got that link, I'm gonna put the link in the description. But I like that. I mean, I like what the group stand for. I mean, I can't say that. But the National Reparations League sound like they sound like they standing on business. To me. And I'm finna order me a hat, man. I ain't even gonna count with y'all. I'm finna get me a hat. But yeah, this them national organization that's I'm gonna reach out to them too, man. See if I can get them on the show. So yeah, man, everything is about partnerships right now. I buy you a hot water God TV, but I don't want you tell me how they look, and then I decide if I want to get yours. You a hot water? I buy you a head water. Okay. I appreciate you, Mama Lisa. You always tapping in. I'm gonna see, I wanna I'm gonna support them and see what they got going on, but I like how they aggressively seeking reparations. Like we do need our reparations, and we need to let them know that's how they need to speak to us. When they speaking to us, bro, the Aboriginals, they need to be talking that kind of language. If you're not talking that, it's like, what is you talking about? We ain't feeling that. But shout out to the NRL. Salute to them for coming out with the hats and all of that. I appreciate it. So my boy sent me this, which was funny. Y'all know we've been. If you like them, my boy sent me this. I want to know what y'all think. about the Pan-Africanism. Did Umar Johnson hurt Pan-Africanism? But I like them. I mean, the hat is dope, nah. The hats are dope. Man. They need to come out with them files though, because we need to see they people out there too. I'm tired of seeing our people in courtrooms and that lawsuits when we know it's some real people out here. we know it's some real people out here getting involved into a lot of things that they don't want to talk about. So that's what we trying to shed some. All I've been hearing is black people in the news, but Epstein's files been kind of quiet. But they said they finna release some stuff. $30 for the hat. Yeah, $30 for the hat. Salute to everybody who tapped in though. But yeah. I'ma just hit this last story, man. This dude just lost $34 million for kissing another football player on the head. I know y'all hearing that. Y'all like, what? How the hell, bro? What kind of craziness is this? Check this out, bro. You can't make this stuff up. Cannot make this stuff up, bro. Oh, I got y'all. You ever seen them people that be playing around all the time? Like, they always playing. Like, always playing too much. That's what Christian Wilkins is. He like, always.
Christian Wilkins got released for kissing his own teammate. Yeah, bro, you heard me right. He kissed his teammate on the forehead. I honestly don't know what to say. This is one of the craziest things I've ever heard. What do you mean you're kissing guys in the locker room? Bro's lucky he's a D lineman and no one could really fight him, because otherwise he would have got punched the hell out. I mean, I'm really surprised they did not jump him. And that incident led to his release by the Raiders, and they boarded $35 million to him. Bro lost the whole bag. Sources have called it a weird, like really weird incident. Not to mention the fact that he was already on bad terms with the Raiders. They wanted him to get another foot surgery. He said he didn't want to do it, but then he was dancing himself in the locker room, and it was a whole thing. But if we're being real, we never heard about any of this stuff till he was in Vegas, and we all know what happens to players in Vegas. They get to Sin City and start wilding out. But if we're being real, we probably should know bro's on deal since this moment. Like, he did the splits. It started bouncing on it after the natty. There is no way on God's green earth you need to ever be in this position on the football field. And then bounce up and down. I had to put it in slow-mo just so I made sure y'all see it. Making eye contact. That's crazy. But you know what? Pride Month was like last month. It is okay to be gay in the NFL. You just can't go kissing up on your teammates. That's for the WNBA. And now I think about it.
So yeah, man, this man he lost $34 million for kissing a teammate, but I really think it was a bad sign, and they signed him to like $20 million. And it was bad. He didn't produce, and they tried to find anything to cut him. But he do play too much. He one of the black people that be playing too damn much. Avatar put, Dr. Umar was begging for money recently. He claimed his account got frozen and he can't take care of his mom. Bro, that's a sad situation, man. But we gotta have that's why we gotta have our unity so strong that we good, but it's like we got the most homeless, bro. We got a lot going on. We should be making sure our people good, but man, the system got us all messed up. Say he begging people for money, but I don't know, man. But y'all know how we do on this channel, man. We always pushing help for a better understanding of self. But they got a lot of our black people in the news. We only 13% of the whole country, but we are in the news. They talking about us. They all this. Yeah. If he was trying to just scam, he could have, man, but I don't know. But he did. He started hating on FBA though. Dr. Umar. It was like, oh yeah, they don't want to be. And it's like, bro, ever since he did that, that's when the fall off started happening real. Then the daughter got exposed. Bro, FBA, it's like the ancestors be standing behind business, bro. Every time, it's like shit be happening to people. Say some slick stuff about FBA, you start losing money and all kind of crazy. Y'all know plantations was being burnt down this year. They had slave plantations, whole bunch of stuff, crazy stuff happened. The ancestors been grinding this year. But yeah, man, it's a lot of weird. Yeah. He had to do that, but if he was scamming, I can understand why he would have to hate FBA, because people who claiming that and claiming indigenous, like, nah, we the land here, it like messes up everything. So that could have been like, yeah, they messing up my Pan-Africanism money. But yeah, you can't disrespect the FBA, man. We standing on real business. But yeah, y'all, I had to tap in, man. I'm gonna be tapping in. I'm gonna see if me and Trev can come up with something on Sunday. African not give him no money. No, they ain't give that man no money. But it's been a lot of African FBA, like black women telling other black women don't support African products and all kind of stuff. So it's been a lot of stuff going on. But they've been going to Africa. Clear people been going to Africa, getting people to donate to them using poor parts of Africa. They've been pimping the game doing that. She put, I could have saved him some money and he kissed me on the head. Yeah. That you could have said, yo, somebody kissed you on the head, exactly, but that was like sexual assault. Like now, if you did a woman like that, now men are like, nah, man, we ain't going for that. Be playing with me. He lucky that man don't want to sue. Give him 30 million or 50 million like you give them women. You giving them women 50 million, 30 million. Start y'all, put you done with them Africans, huh? Man, everybody really is trained to hate on Americans. That's just the name of the game, though. It's like it don't matter what country you from. I'm not gonna say everybody do it, but it's like being the number one rapper. You got people that's gonna come at you and try to beef with you because they get in your spot. It's like when you come in somebody else's land and they're the original there, and you want opportunity, it's like you gonna trash them people there. But it should be the other way around, though. It's like, bruh, you should want to pay homage and be like, damn, bro, I can come here and get money because of what your ancestors been through. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? But they all, bro, it's like And I'm not gonna say it's all of them, bro, because I done met some people that they ain't on that. They got respect, and it's some speaking out on their own people, because this is like a divide and conquer kind of thing. It's like, bring them over here and we befriend you. We be befriending people, bro. I don't befriend everybody that was from another. Like, yo, I fuck with y'all. I don't care where you from. Da 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 da. You know, but the system used them against us. Like, they used them and they mess it up for us, bro. Like, they don't do it to them folks here or anything. Yeah, they don't do it to them people in their homeland like that. Ain't nobody finna go into no other country. I ain't even gonna say America, but ain't nobody, they don't do that. They don't go into nobody country, live there, and be like talking bad about the people that they in their country. That shit crazy. Yeah, I'm doing this weekend, so tap in with me, Mama Lisa. We're going Saturday and Sunday. We're gonna be live. I want you to call in. But it has been a lot of greasy talk about FBA lately. It's been a lot of. But listen to what this Jamaican man, I mean, not Jamaican, but this African man said about FBA. It kind of made me think, I don't know if it's being So check this out. I'm finna play this for y'all. This is some of what Star Child talking about, right? But check this out. This them talking all greasy. I ain't gonna say greasy, but they like, check it out. I want to know what y'all think.
The Essence Festival is mainly for the Black American culture. It should be there. It should be collard greens. It should be fried chicken. It should be all these different good food that the Black American culture brings to the table. Than just fufu and everything from Africa, because that's not the culture. I was getting mad at first, but then I think he's right. So our Africans, Black Americans are not Africans. Black Americans have their own culture. We have to respect that. And we have to stop telling them they are lost. They don't know where they're from. Maybe some of them, yeah, down the line, if you really do your ancestry, the Essence Festival is mainly for the Black American culture.
Oh,
it should be there.
He sound like he got his mind right, and he with what FBA standing on. Well, check out homeboy.
Intertwined with the liberation of the African people. I believe that Ibrahim Traore is the perfect example of why the American establishment does not want African Americans to see their liberation as intimately intertwined with the liberation of the African people. Because what are just some benefits that African Americans could receive from a liberated, united Africa? Imagine a liberated, united Africa being able to tell the U.S., hey, sure, we'll allow you access to these resources that you want so badly. However, you have to do XYZ for your African American and Black community. You want our copper and gold? Okay, yeah. So let's talk about housing for Black people. Imagine that Africa has control over its resources. It is overflowing with wealth. And it is like, hey, African Americans, Black people of the world, if you feel that you are mistreated as a population in your country, you could have a new home here. But they want African Americans to be isolated from Black people outside of empire because it makes us easier prey to exploit. In reality,
I don't know what this guy talking about, bro. He ain't even making sense to me, but it's been a lot of FBA African versus FBA, and it's crazy. It's just let people have their own. We need to be able to. We need to be able to have our own culture if that's what we want. But fact, Mama Lisa, Black Americans are the most friendliest people. We want to love everybody, but no one loves us. Right? Especially when they getting people coming from other countries and they like, dang, they want to get money here. They look at us as like, damn, like, I want to get money over there. Why would they like us? You know what I mean? Nobody want to see us get reparations for the wrongdoing that was done. They give excuses like, oh, it was too long ago. Like, even with the mass incarceration of Black people, all of the plays they put on our people, nobody feels that it's been wrong and we should be, compensated for the Tuskegees, all of the illegal experiments was done on our people. They had our people heads in other countries that they had to send, where they didn't even get the authorization to be analyzing these bodies, bro. So it's like a lot of stuff that people can look you right in your face and say, nah, I don't believe it. All of this wrongdoing, your people don't own it. Your people is not owed anything. It's just crazy to me. But that's how they rocking it. But we will be on the we will be live.
Nothing about Africa. I mean, a lot of times we saying we African Americans. A lot of us in this country don't know nothing about Africa. I mean, I've never seen none of us compete against. When the Europeans come to America, we don't call them European Americans.
So, hope y'all catching these gems being dropped. Hope they're catching them. What do you think? So,
you get that? We don't call the Europeans that came to America, we don't call them European Americans. So why would they want to call us African American? When white people are here, they Americans. It ain't no you European Americans, but your people are originally from Europe. Like that's your real homeland for sure, for sure. So it's like, bro, why do y'all want to tie us? Is Black people was on every piece of land, bro. Why would y'all want to tie us?
Well, look, I mean, it's just whenever they want to separate us. Yeah. When we commit a crime, we African American. Yeah. When they want to separate, but when we do something good and we go to the Olympics, you're an American. We're an American because when we get that medal, I gotta go back to Africa. I gotta go back to the motherland, but I can't do it without my man Scott. Africa, I'm on my way.
Oh, now they be scamming out there now. They be scamming. Yeah, they separating us from the land, right, bro? The land was ours right here, so it's like, let's let them think that that's their land way over there, and we could just conquer their land. So we Europeans, we don't gotta call ourselves European Americans, because then you're gonna be like, hold on, you European American, that mean you originally from Europe. That's why they got them Indians here looking like that, and we be thinking that the Indians is really the real Indians, but they not. They them $5 Indians that you could have paid $5 back in the days and became an Indian. The same immigration stuff they doing, getting people from another part. All right, put them in here. We need people to think that you're Indians. It's like, it's exposed now. We know all the tricks and everything that they did, but they was doing flooding the U.S. with immigrants way back then, man. But that's it for this one, man. I appreciate all y'all for tapping in. Star Child, shout out to your mama Lisa, man. Avatar, Trail, appreciate y'all for holding it down. Also Tyrone, bro. Special shots to mama Lisa. Shout out to Nikki P too, man. Be giving me some info. Doge ain't catch this one, but yeah, we'll catch y'all on the next one, man. We're going live this weekend. Saturday and Sunday for sure. I don't know about Friday. I'm gonna see what comes out. I may jump on the pod with somebody. I got my boy. We may do something. So I want to get some takes. But man, y'all call in next time, man. Y'all hit that like button too for me. I appreciate it. And we'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace and love. Y'all know how we do. Stay blessed.